We've had a lot of great recipes so far in our Thanksgiving in Your Kitchen series, and today we're talking turkey.
Yes, we are. Drew-Carney is live in Ridgefield with a very talented KGW viewer.
Ooh, look at him go.
Hey, you guys.
You may recall, Ashley and Brenda, when we started this series at the beginning of last week, we were only going to do a week. We were going to do 5 mornings with viewers, allowing us into their kitchens so they could share with all of us some of their favorite Thanksgiving recipes. We had so much fun with it last week. We've extended it for these 3 days of this week leading up to Thanksgiving, and I'm glad we did because we had that awesome squash nachos recipe yesterday, and today we're getting the main course. Dave from Ridgefield, showing us how to do a turkey in a style that he says is the only way he would make a turkey for Thanksgiving. It's a brine and grilling combination, and we've obviously finished the bird here. You're cutting into it, so I have some questions for you, Dave. Okay. Number one, when we talk about brining a turkey, and if people are just tuning in, they didn't see anything earlier, if we're talking about brining a turkey, it's a process that needs to start how much earlier than the day you want to serve it?
I typically do about 2 days.
Okay.
But, you know, like with this bird, I went and got the bird on Sunday straight from the grocery store, frozen solid, cut it out of the package, mixed my brine up, popped it in the bath, and let it sit. Yesterday I pulled out all the innards.
Okay. So when you talk about putting it into the brine, this mixture, it's water, and what else is in the brine mixture?
Well, it's water, canning salt. You've got a little bit of brown sugar, black pepper, garlic, and Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce.
That's all the ingredients laid out right there. And this entire recipe, by the way, the brining and the grilling can be found right now on my Facebook page. That's Drew-Carney, KGW TV on Facebook. Now, so far during this entire series, people have chimed in on Facebook, and usually the comments are, that looks awesome, I'm going to try that one, looks delicious. But people this morning have lots of questions for you, Dave. You are suddenly our KGW News at Sunrise turkey expert. How's that feel? A lot of pressure.
Didn't know I was an expert on anything.
This one viewer, Faith, has chimed in a couple of times. She wanted to know, she says usually she injects her bird with a garlic herb mixture. She's wondering, can she still inject the mixture into the bird if she's going to brine it?
I'm sure you could. I've never tried to inject it myself. This is meat's pretty moist, pretty succulent, pretty tasty as it comes out anyways. So I've never seen a purpose to adding anything additional to it, but I'm sure you could try it if you wanted.
Faith, you can do what you want is what Dave is saying, but if you were him, he wouldn't do it. More questions. Georgia, this actually is a statement. You can talk about the importance of this. She says, Georgia says, Drew, please. And she bolds the please. Be sure and tell people they must keep the turkey refrigerated while it's brining, otherwise we're going to harm our visitors.
Correct. Of course, you don't want your bird at room temperature very long. You're getting everybody sick. I keep mine out in the garage. It seems to be cold enough right now to do that. You can always put it in a cooler surrounded by ice if that makes you feel a little better. To put the bucket in the cooler surrounded by ice on the outside to keep the moisture cold.
One more quick question. If you have a quick answer, that'd be great, because I know Celeste, our producer, wants me to wrap up this segment. Charles chimed in. He said some people say you need to wash the turkey before brining it. Others say you don't need to wash it. What does Dave do? He asks.
This brine that I use, I don't wash it off.
That's a dirty turkey.
That's a dirty turkey. That's a dirty bird.
I'll tell you what, I've had the meat from this bird, Rodney, Brenda, and Ashley. And if this turkey is dirty, I don't want it clean. Give me more dirty bird. It's wonderful.
Hey,
it's absolutely wonderful.
I will say, with this unusual push of warm air coming in, temperatures overnight tonight could be 55, 56 degrees. So maybe that's a concern if you're going to keep the bird in the garage tonight.
It's exactly what I said to Dave. I said maybe this Thanksgiving you do have to actually use the refrigerator because it could be too warm in the garage. On this particular Thanksgiving, Dave, Rod says it's going to be 60.
I'm not a meteorologist. That's his job.
Yes, it is. Get to it, Rod. Get to that job, would you please?
Thank you, guys. With that, we go to Rod.
I'm trying to save the people. That's what I'm doing here.